G'day legends, and welcome back to the video. And today we're actually going to review an item on the channel. Yes, I know, it's been a while since we've done any reviews at all, but it's going to be a different kind of review. I'm actually going to build something and review at the same time. This will all make sense very soon, but we're going to go into the shed because I've got a pretty cool HO drag set to show you. We'll unbox it, we'll do the normal, have a look at it, but then we'll build something for it, and it'll make sense in a tick because we are going to take a look at this. Now, very hard to get in Australia. I have got one. It's got a US power adapter in it, but I'll just be using a different power supply, a non-auto well power supply. And we're going to build this on a structure. So we're going to unbox it, have a quick look inside, all the boring stuff, and then we're going to set up a proper drag strip for it. I think I've chosen the right products to do it, but we'll find out together. So let's get stuck into it. Let's take a look at the Hot Wheels Legends of the Quarter Mile. So let's dive headfirst into the unboxing. Now this box is a little tricky. The handle on top. You have to push through. And then slide up into the box. Sorry. That was in pieces. And inside. Everything. As a helpful, I'm using a chain houseway. And then the final pieces is your start and finish. And there we have it. So the Hot Wheels Legends of the Quarter Mile set. Well, this is the American set, so I do have an American power supply. I did buy this in Australia, but unfortunately my power converter does not allow this to work. I think I've got a faulty power converter, not power supply, but I will be using the competitor's power supply. You'll see what I mean by that as the video goes on. We've got 13 foot of drag racing action. We've got some straights here. The start line, which is the most important thing, but it is so cool. We've got the Christmas tree that's operated by the button on top, which is run by its own separate batteries. It's not powered by the track at all. Talking about the track, lane 1, lane 2, and I am using the competitor's power supply here in Australia. And we've also got some dead track. This has got no rails, so you put that at the start, you can have your cars there and then you push them forward. But most importantly, you have some dead strip for the finish line. So when you go through the finish line, which we'll have a look at right now, which says win and win, of course, they go through a little sensor. That will tell you which one went through first. That's also ran by its separate batteries, so easy to interchange, not powered by the track whatsoever. And then you put your dead strips at the end so the car slows down. Let's look at the controllers, very basic. They do feel very cheap, but considering we're just going bang, they get the job done. Pretty cool actually, but they do feel really cheap. And inside here is the two cars, which you can see on the front of the box, but we'll take a quick look at those right now. Look at the two cars that are included in the box. If you do like Hot Wheels, you're gonna love these two. It's Snake versus Mongoose. The first one we'll take a look at is Snake. Awesome detail. I love the decal work on this. Around the window, we've got the pot rivets on the plexiglass. Down to the front, it says Snake. Deep dish rims, Goodyear tires. Around the back, we've got the plastic wheelie bars, which I don't think they're going to do me any good. And down to the power chute. Wouldn't that be cool if the power chute actually popped out? But a good looking car. So that is Snake. Again, if you're a Hot Wheels fan, this is right up your alley. HO, I'm loving this. I'm so glad we've got this set. And then we've also got Mongoose. Again, awesome detail work. Down to the front, Mongoose down the bottom. Nice little blower popping through the window. Deep dish again. You've still got the same plastic wheelie bars at the rear and the power chute, but two very good looking cars. Unfortunately, one of mine, I can't remember which one it is, isn't working the greatest, so we will test some other cars, but that's the Snake versus Mongoose HO cars in this incredible set. But now, let's set up a drag strip. I was gonna set up as a normal plastic track, but I got a little idea. Look at the material I'm going to use to set the track up. Now, I went to my local hardware shop. This was on special, $25 for 4 lengths of these. Now, it is 13 foot of track in my measurements. It's just under 4 meters. Each of these are 2.4 meters. They're nice and wide because I want to do a return track, and it's a composite plastic. So it's hollowed out like honeycomb. So very light and flimsy, but we'll make it a bit stiffer with some rails underneath. But being light, I'll be able to fold it up when I'm finished, or it could hang on the side of the wall with no hassles at all, because we're only needing 4 meters of this. So let's bring some track into contention and see what it looks like set up. I hope I've done my measurements right. And as you can see, it fits perfectly on the first one. So I'm hoping I can now do a return track so it comes back down and then we can start the race all over again. And as you see, we're gonna use 2 of these lengths. I will cut them to size, but I think that's pretty cool. What's your thoughts? But there we go. Let's set up the drag strip. So before we build the track, I need to find some return pieces. So let's go through my box of AFX track goodies. Ooh, this will come in handy for later. Now, let's see if I can find some return track. I think this will do the job. Let's go check it out. So it couldn't be just that simple of putting some track together and making a drag strip, especially not when I do my videos. There's always a hiccup. As you can see here, we are too wide for the return track, and to my knowledge, this is the tightest out of the box track you can get. If I am wrong, let me know, but this is the tightest that I have. I'm not gonna route my own style of return track because I'm not good enough, but I do have another option, which I knew this was gonna happen. We have 4 panels at 2.4 meters in length, and they're all 2 panels in width. So we're gonna split this one down in half, make it a single panel, and then we're gonna join 1 panel onto the side here because they click in, which is a really good design, and we're gonna carry it the whole 4 meters long as a 3 panel. So I knew this was gonna happen. We do have enough product to get it done. So the next step is to cut it in half, but it's gonna look good. Look at this. We've got a return track. The drag cars are almost ready. I can see it, I can see it. Plan has changed. Well, I didn't really have a plan, but as you can see, we have a track set up. Since I've had the camera turned off, I've been building off camera, but I do want to make a mention. I did mention I was going to use a 3 panel, which means I have to trim down that last edge, which will give me a tighter track, but you'll see why I don't want to do that just yet. And if you can see right here, they actually click into each other. So that's 1 panel, and then that's 2 panel, and they literally press in at 2.4 meter length. So I will have to fix that off properly. It's actually quite hard to push them back apart, but they may fall, into each other. So I do have to put some bracing, not a problem. But here we have the return. I did say that this was the tightest corner that I had. I lied. I do have this corner here, which is the F1 hairpin. That might make it a bit too tight, I think. We might be able to get away with then using a single panel, but I think I like it with the 4 panel. Let me know what you think in the comments, because we can dress it up. Talking about scenery, we've got racetrack signage, golf signage. I did paint that up in beautiful golf paint from Outlaw Paints. It looks really, really good. We'll go down to the Dunlop underpass. Now this is all just mock-up to show you what I can do. We've got the 1/64 or HO scale Dunlop overpass, which I made from Magnetic Racing. Also got their grandstand. Now I'm actually going to try and make this derelict, so it looks like it's been ran down. Ticket booth, I'm going to do something with that, maybe overgrown. And then the Reams pits, which I think, if we don't say Reams, it might not look out of place, but I think if we can make it look a little bit ran down, we can make it into sort of a outlaw drag strip. And then looking at the track itself, so this whole entire straight line, as you can see down there, is everything you get in the set. The only thing I've changed is that return piece at the end, and of course I've added all this track on one side. Really cool. If I don't do a return, I can put this down to pretty much 1 panel, which I'm still considering. But let me know in the comments, should we keep it as the 4 width, or should we go down to 2, or should we go to 3? I'm not too sure yet, but I do want to show you. Whatever decision I make, we have a join right here, which is at 2.4 meters, and 1 panel is 2.4 meters. As you can see, I'm going to line up the join of the track with the join of the board, so I can actually take this apart and run it as 2 separate parts, hang it on the wall, put it aside, so it's really durable. And this is extremely light, this stuff, so we'll be bracing it with a couple of braces, but that's all it's going to need. Pretty impressive. What do you think? But now it's time to run some cars down the drag strip. So the track is set up, but I can't race on my own, so I've got a little special guest, and it's that slot car kid.
G'day, mate. And you're welcome here.
And you're welcome here, he says. So, mate, Parker. Stop it. So the track is set up. I can't race on my own, so I've got a special little guest. Say hello to that slot car kid.
G'day, mate.
G'day, mate. So are you ready to race?
Yeah.
Which is your favourite car out of the lot that we've got? Which one are you ready to do fast? You do like the Porsche, don't you? So I reckon we're going to have a Porsche showdown. Should we have the Skyline showdown as well?
Yeah, after the Porsche.
After the Porsche. And unfortunately, one of these isn't working properly, is it?
So after that, it goes these two.
Oh, he's going to choose them all. We'll discuss that in a tick. What do you reckon?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, mate. So, unfortunately, one of the drag cars isn't working very well. We will run those, but we thought we'd have a bit of a showdown as well. So let's set up the cameras and let's get into some drag racing. What do you reckon?
Yeah!
All right, so Parker has chosen the green 959 car 63. Let's put that in place, making sure that one's looking good. And I've gone with the Rothmans car 203 959. So let's line these up. Ooh, I'm getting nervous. Should I hit the tree?
Yep, hit there.
All right, ready? Get ready. Oh, you win. I jumped the line. That's one to Parker. No! All right, round two coming up. So round two, Parker's gone with the GTRs. Good choice, mate. Good choice. JDM Racing. We've got Parker with the Calsonic car number 12. That slot car kid, let's line him up. And I've gone with the Brock 05 Mobile. So it is 1 to that slot car kid, 0 to that slot car guy. Who's going to win number 2, you reckon?
Me!
All right, get ready.
Yeah, I'm going to go super fast like Sonic.
Yeah! Round 2 to me. Round 3 coming up.
I lost.
So round number 3, we're going stock car racing. We're going Fords. Parker's gone car number 11, Ford stock car racing, the Thunderbird. Let's line that up there for Mr. P. And for me, I've gone car number, is it a 9? It's a 6. I was about to call it a 9. Car number 9. So who's going to win this one?
Me.
I hope not. All right, watch the lights. Here we go.
I need to look out and I don't crash.
Ah, you won! No! Good race. Good race. Yes. All right, up to round 4. Bit of a mix here. We've gone Parker with the 300 ZX car 75. Take a look at that. Bit of JDM love. Let's put that down there. But what are we going to verse? We're going to verse a special edition Shelby Cobra. I'm going to regret this. I'm going to regret this. But let's see who will win round 4. We've got one more round to go. All right, watch the lights.
Look at them. Don't look anyway.
Oh, I won, but I've gone off the end of the track. All right, so we've both got our cars. No, we're going to test them quickly, make sure they're all right. Do you want to try yours? This is the final round. Nice, nice. So let's line them up. All right. Good luck, Parker. Watch the lights, and remember we stop at the end. So
yeah,
you ready?
We need the red lights.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. The final round. Here we go.
Please, I want to win.
Yeah! So that's wrap on our little review of the Hot Wheels drag strip. We're going to be using this a lot in the shed. It's not finished yet. As you can see, we've still got a lot of work to do. We didn't use the return lane because it's a little bit tricky to slow down. We're both very competitive. But I have to say a big thank you to my son. This is Parker, that slot car kid, our first video together for 2024. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Which one was your favourite car? The green Porsche 959. Did I tell you to choose that one? No, I didn't tell him to choose the Porsche. Mate, good luck for next race.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Dad?
Yes.
You need to say you better luck next time.
You better luck next time. But as always, at that Soccer Guy on Instagram, YouTube, and all those great places. There will be a part 2 of this. We are going to finish this off nicely. I might hang it on the wall. I'm going to hang it on the side. I'm not too sure yet. But I do have some AFX cars coming from the legends at Race Masters AFX. So you will see this in use. Plus, we are building a HO track as well. Aren't we, Parker? We're building another track?
Yeah!
That's a yes.
What's up, dude?
What's up, dudes? But for now, it is game over. Catch you next time. Bye!